So I've been asked to share my manifestation routine about how I manifest everything. So I wanted to share that with everyone. So, firstly, and by the way, doesn't matter what topic or how difficult you think this is, there are no limitations to manifestation. You can manifest everything that you want. So, the first thing that I do is the 10-minute method. So, that is when you set your timer for 10 minutes and you don't have any distractions and you go over your affirmations for that desire. So, it could be 1 to 4 affirmations, I would say maximum. And you just close your eyes or however you feel relaxed, you just repeat them in your mind constantly. So I try to do that 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, and then 10 minutes before bed. Because the more you affirm, which is just thinking the thoughts that you want to think, the more it impresses into your subconscious mind, and the more you will see this being reflected back to you because our 3D reality is just our inner world reflected back to us. But there's just a slight delay, which is why the more you affirm, the more quickly you will see changes in your reality. The second thing that I do is to flip any negative thoughts that may be coming up throughout the day, which is supernatural. We're just human, and it's okay. But the main thing is to be aware and to catch them. So if I am manifesting a house and I did my 10-minute method and I went about my days, and then something cropped up to say, oh, I will never find anything in my price bracket. Oh, it's so difficult for me. I will never find my dream house. I will never afford my dream house. Like all of this stuff. If those negative thoughts crop up, I immediately flip them and use my affirmations and say, oh my God, I'm so happy. I've finally put a deposit down for my dream house. Oh my God, I found my dream house. I'm so excited to live in my dream house. But it could be for this is for everything. If you're applying for a job and you've not heard back yet, or you got a rejection offer, or just anything that's coming up, or you feel like you're not good enough, just flip it. Yes, I am good enough. Yes, everything is working out in my favor. Yes, um, the recruitment agency is just about to email me. I'm going to get my acceptance letter any moment now. um, and I find if I'm in a really negative place, the third thing that I do is if I cannot bring myself to flip those negative affirmations, because sometimes that's okay too. We have resistance, we're human, we've got lots of emotions. We just cannot linger in that negative way of thinking. So I make sure that if I can't flip them, I go to blanket affirmations. So that's the third thing I do. And I say, everything is working out for me. I am so lucky. Everything is working out in my favor. Only good things happen to me. Everything in my life is perfect. And I think the one I always go to for sure is everything is always working out for me, because it kind of covers everything that can possibly happen. In my reality, and it also makes me feel really relaxed, calm, and good. The fourth thing that I do, and I don't do it constantly, it's only when I feel like I want to, is acting as if. So, who would you be? What would you think? How would you feel when you receive the thing that you want? If you had the thing that you want right now, what would you how would you be? Who would that version of you be? So would you dress differently if you got a promotion, right? Would you dress more smartly? Would you do a different hairstyle? For me, I don't know why I always say I would do like a different makeup, or I don't know, all of a sudden, yeah, you just feel like, oh, I'm a manager now, so I have to look smart and nice. Um, so if you were buying a house, acting as if would be going onto different websites, furniture websites, and adding stuff to your basket. Not paying for it though, but adding stuff to your basket and be like, oh, this would go really nice in the living room. I love these curtains. Oh yes. that will go really nicely next to this painting, all going on Pinterest and putting together like different boards for your dream home, and how you're gonna accessorize the bedroom and the bathroom. You know, if you, exactly what I said before, if you're, you know, wanting a particular job, or if you want a promotion, I've got a success story on my channel about how I manifested my job and what I did to act as if. And one of them was looking up the journey and the train times for that new job, and imagining myself in the lobby of the new building. Um, and then, like, finally, the fifth thing that I do is affirm as often as I can. So if I'm washing the dishes, if I'm going for a walk, if I'm going for a long drive, if I am in the shower, I will pick a topic and I will affirm, because, like I said before, the more you affirm, and that means the more you think the things that you want, the more quickly it is that that becomes your dominant state of thinking and becomes natural. And that is what manifests in your 3D. So if you're continually not seeing any change, or you're affirming and you're not, yeah, you're just not seeing any movement that you think of, maybe just look to your 3D and see, what do I keep seeing the same of? Because that will be a kind of indication as to what is your inner world inside. So if you keep um, if you keep experiencing situations where you don't feel good enough, then clearly there's some thinking that's going on behind your other affirmations saying that you're not good enough. So if you're affirming for a job, but deep down you don't think that you're clever enough, or you're ready for the move, or you think the company's too good for you, or all of these things, it means that you need to do some affirmations for your self concept, for how you feel about yourself. I'm amazing, I'm so clever, wonderful things always happen to me, of course I'm going to get this job, I get everything that I set out that I would. So yes, so follow these 5 steps. As a recap, the first one is 10-minute method 3 times a day. Number 2 is flip negative thoughts. Number 3 is blanket affirmations, so any generalized affirmations like everything is working out. Number 4 is act as if every now and again. And number 5 is affirm as often as you can.